castle, where our new King Claudius is speaking to the world.
Though yet of Hamlet, our dear brother's death, the memory be green, and that it us befitted to bear our hearts in grief, and our whole kingdom to be contracted in one brow of woe, yet so far hath discretion fought with nature, that we, with wisest sorrow, think on him, together with remembrance of ourselves. Therefore, our sometime sister, now our queen, have we, as 'twere with a defeated joy, taken for wife, for all our thanks. Now follows that you know young Fortinbras, holding a weak supposal of our worth, he hath not failed to pester us with message importing the surrender of those lands lost by his father, with all powers of law, to our most valiant brother. We have here writ to Norway, uncle of young Fortinbras, who, impotent and bedridden, scarcely hears of this, his nephew's purpose, to suppress his further gait herein. And we here dispatch this greeting to old Norway.
And now, Laertes, what's the news with you? You told us of some suit. What is't, Laertes?
My dread lord, your leave and favour to return to France, from whence, though willingly I came to Denmark to show duty in your coronation, yet now I must confess that duty done, my thoughts and wishes bend again toward France.
Have you your father's leave? What says Polonius?
I have, my lord, wrung from him my slow leave by laboursome petition, and at last, upon his will, I sealed my heart consent. I do beseech you, give me leave to go.
Take your fair hour, Laertes, time be thine, and thy best graces spend it at thy will. And now, our cousin Hamlet, and our son. How is it that the clouds still hang on you?
Nay, not so, my lord. I am too much in the sun.
Good Hamlet, cast thy nighted colour off, and let thine eye look like a friend on Denmark. Do not forever seek for thy noble father in the dust. Thou knowest 'tis common, all that lives must die.
Aye, lady, it is common.
Well, if it be so, why seems it so particular with thee?
Seems, madam? Nay, it is, I know not seems. It is not alone my inky cloak, good mother, nor the dejected haviour of the visage, for they are actions that a man might play. I have that within, which passeth show.
'Tis sweet and commendable in your nature, Hamlet, to give these morning duties to your father, but you must know your father lost a father. That father lost his. But to persever so in obstinate condolement is, of course, of impious stubbornness. 'Tis unmanly grief. It shows a will most incorrect to heaven, a heart most faint. And we pray you, throw to earth this unprevailing woe, and think of us as of a father, for, let the world take note, you are the most immediate to our throne, and with no less nobility of love than that which dearest father bears his son, do I impart toward you.
Yay!
Your intent in going back to school in Wittenberg, it is most retrograde to our desire, and we beseech you, bend you to remain here, in the cheer and comfort of our eye, our chiefest courtier, cousin, and our son.
Let not thy mother lose her prayers, Hamlet. I pray you stay with us. Go not to Wittenberg.
Well, I shall in all my best obey you, madam.
Why, 'tis a loving and a fair reply. Be as ourselves in Denmark. Madam, come!
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew. Well, that the everlasting had not fixed his canon against self-slaughter. God. God. How weary, stale flat and unprofitable seems to me all the uses of this world. What are you doing?
Sorry.
Oh, wild! Fine! That it should come to this, but 2 months dead. Nay, not so much, not 2. So excellent a king, so loving to my mother, let me not think on't. Frailty, thy name is woman. God. A beast that once discoursed with reason would have mourned longer. Married with my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. Within a month she married. Most wicked speed to post with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It is not, nor it cannot come to good. Break my heart, for I must hold my tongue. Dad? Oh.
Nasty.
Yeah. Hey.
Right, necessaries are embarked. I must aboard. But, ere I part, mark what I say to thee. I see Prince Hamlet makes a show of love. Beware, Ophelia. Trust not his vows. Perhaps he loves you now, and now his tongue speaks from his heart. But yet, take heed, my sister. Hold it a fashion and a toy in blood. The perfume and suppliance of a minute. No more.
Oh, but so.
Think it no more. His greatness weighing, his will is not his own, for he himself is subject to his birth. He may not say, for on his choice depends the safety and the health of this whole state. Then, when what trust your honor may sustain, if with too cretin ear you list his songs, or lose your heart, or your chaste treasure open to his unmastered importunity.
Hey. Oh!
Fear it, Ophelia. Fear it, here's this earth. And keep you in the rear of your affection, out of the shock and danger of his sight.
I shall be effective with good lesson keep, watchman's my heart. Good dear brother.
I stay too long. There. Here. Oh, no, pinching. My blessings be with thee. what is the Ophelia he has sent to you?
So please you something touching the Lord Hamlet?
Touching the Lord Hamlet? Marry, 'tis told me he hath very often lately given private time to you, and you yourself have of your audience been most free and bounteous. What's between you? Give me up the truth.
He hath of late made many tenders of his affections to me.
Affection? Pooh! You speak like a green girl, unsifted in such perilous circumstance. Do you believe his tenders, as you call them?
I do not know, my lord, what I should think.
Tender yourself dearly, or you'll tender me a fool.
Oh, my lord, he hath importuned me with love in honourable fashion.
Aye! Fashion, may you call it. Go to.
And in good countenance we speech, my lord, with almost all the holy vows of heaven.
Aye! Springs to catch woodcocks. From this time, be somewhat scanter of your maiden presence. I would not, in plain terms, from this time forth, have you so slander any moment leisure as to give words or talk to the Lord Hamlet. Look to it, I charge you. Come your ways.
I shall obey, my lord.
Little Danish folks, set on a Danish look.
How do you not, Horatio? Oh, or do I forget myself?
The same, my lord, your poor servant ever.
Sir, my good friend. I'll change that name with you. But what if faith make you from Wittenberg?
My lord, I came to see your father's funeral.
Pray thee do not mock me, fellow student. I think it was to see my mother's wedding.
Indeed, my lord, you followed hard upon.
Thrift, Horatio. The funeral baked meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables. Would I have met my dearest foe in heaven, or ere I had seen that day, Horatio? My father. Methinks I see my father.
Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye, Horatio.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
So who? Who him?
No. My lord, the king, your father.
What, the king, my father? For God's love, let me hear.
2 nights together have the gentlemen, Marcellus and Bernardo, on their watch in the dead fast and middle of the night, being thus encountered. A figure like your father, armed exactly at point, appears before them, and with slow and solemn march goes stately by them. Thrice he walked within his truncheon's length, whilst they, distilled almost to jelly with the act of fear, stand down, speak not to him. This to me they did impart in dreadful secrecy, and I, with them, the third night kept the watch, whereas they delivered both in time and form a thing, each word made true and good.
What, but where was this?
My lord, upon the platform where we watched.
This is very strange.
Upon my life, my lord, 'tis true.
We're on the battlements. It's late.
Yes, it's almost midnight. The ghost has appeared. The last.
You've been here 2 nights, my son.
Yeah,
2 nights.
2 nights the ghost has appeared. And
What? What are you looking at? There it is! There! Film it! Film it! Look! Film it! Look at film! Let's get the camera! Film it!
Indeed! This troubles me. Hold you the watch tonight.
I'm
Armed, you say?
armed, my lord,
From top to toe.
head to foot.
Then saw you not his face?
Yes, it was beaver up.
Would I had been there?
Would have much amazed you.
I will hold the watch tonight, perchance 'twill walk again.
Oh, aren't it will?
If it assume my noble father's person, I'll speak to it, though hell itself should gape and bid me hold my peace. So fare you well. Upon the platform, twixt 11 and 12, I'll visit you.
My duty to your honor.
Your love is mine to you. Farewell. My father's spirit in arms. All is not well. I doubt some foul play. I would the night were come. That was quick.
relief. Much thanks. Oh, it is bitter cold.
Have you had a quiet guard?
Not a mouse stirring.
Bring to this ground!
And leads me to the dame.
Who hath relieved you?
Horatio hath my place.
Holla, Horatio! What? Has this thing appeared again tonight?
I have seen nothing.
Well, what hour now?
I think it lacks of 12.
No, it struck.
Indeed, I did not. Then it draws near the time wherein the spirit was wont to hold his walk.
What? Of Rhenish down, the kettle, drum and trumpet thus bray out the triumph of his pledge.
Is it a custom?
Aye, marriest. But to my mind, though I'm native here and to the banner man aboard, 'tis a custom more honoured. No! Angels and ministers of grace defend us! Be thou a spirit of health or goblin damned! King, father, royal Dane, answer me!
You don't think go away with it, my lord?
You will not speak. I'll follow it.
No, do not, my lord.
Why, what should be the fear?
What are intentions would not lack or to the dreadful summon that with the people so placed on the sea. And there, as you will not hold the Lord, but to drive you to sovereignty of reason, and draws you to madness. Think of it.
Wait, be still.
You shall not go, my lord.
Unhand me, gentlemen. By heaven, I'll make a ghost of him that lets me. Away, I say. Go on. I'll follow thee.
Have I therefore? To what issue will this come?
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Speak. I'll go no further.
Mark me.
I will.
My hour is almost come, when I to sulphurous and tormenting flames must render up myself. Oh, pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing to what I shall unfold.
Speak, I am bound to hear.
Aye, so art thou to revenge when thou shalt hear.
What?
I am thy father's spirit. Pretty spooky, huh? Doomed for a certain term to walk the night, and for the day confined to fast in fires, till the foul crimes done in my days of nature are burnt and purged away. But that I am forbid to tell the secrets of my prison house, I could a tale unfold whose lightest word would harrow up thy soul, freeze thy young blood, make thy two eyes like stars start from their spheres, and each particular hair to stand on. But this eternal blazon must not be to ears of flesh and blood. List, list, oh list! If thou didst ever thy dear father love.
God, Dad, don't start all that again.
If thou didst ever thy dear father love, revenge his foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder?
Murder most foul, most strange and unnatural.
Well, haste me to know it, that I with wings as swift as meditation, or the thoughts of love, may sweep to my revenge.
Now, Hamlet, hear. 'Tis given out that sleeping in my orchard, a serpent stung me. So the whole ear of Denmark is by a forged process of my death rankly abused. But know, thou noble youth, the serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown.
What prophetic soul, my uncle.
Aye, that incestuous, that adulterate beast with witchcraft of his wit, with treacherous gifts, oh wicked wit and gifts, that have the power so to seduce one to his shameful lust, the will of my most seeming virtuous queen. But soft.
What?
Methinks I scent the morning air, brief let me be, sweeping within my orchard, my custom always of the afternoon, upon my secure hour thy uncle stole, with juice of cursed heaven on, in a vial, and in the porches of my ears did pour the leprous distilment, whose effect holds such an enmity within the blood of man, that swift as quicksilver it courses through the natural gates and alleys of the body, and with a sudden vigour doth posset and curd the wholesome blood. So did it mine, and in a most instant tetter barked about with vile and loathsome crust my smooth body. Thus was I sleeping by a brother's hand, of life, of crown, of queen, at once dispatched, cut off, even in the blossoms of my sin, no reckoning made, but sent to my account with all imperfections upon my head. Oh, horrible, oh, most horrible! If thou hast nature in thee, bear it not. Let not the royal bed of Denmark be a couch for luxury and damned incest.
A luxury couch for damned insects?
Let's pay attention, a couch for luxury and damned incest.
Oh, that makes more sense, yeah.
Howsoever thou pursuest this act, taint not thy mind, nor let thy soul contrive against thy mother aught. Leave her to heaven, and to those thorns that in her bosom lodge, to prick and sting her. Fare thee well at once. The glowworm shows the matin to be near, and gins to pale his uneffectual fire. Adieu. Adieu, Hamlet. Remember me.
Fie! Hold! Hold! My heart remember thee!
Knock, knock. How soon they forget.
Aye. From the table of my memory, I'll wipe away all trivial fond records, and thy commandments all alone shall live in the book and volume of my brain. Oh, villain! Villain! Smiling, damned villain! As you are friends, scholars and soldiers, give me one poor request.
What is my lord? We will.
Never to make known what you have seen tonight.
My lord, we will not.
Nay, but swear it. No! You hear this fellow in the cellarage? Consent to swear.
I propose the oath, my lord.
Never to speak of this that you have seen. No! Well said, old mole. Canst thou work in the earth so fast?
Day and night, this is one for a stretch.
There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Thank you. But come. Here, as before, never, so help you mercy, how strange or odd soe'er I bear myself, as I hereafter perchance shall think it meet, to put an antic disposition on. And you. encumbered thus, or this head shake, or by pronouncing of some doubtful phrase, as, well, well, we know, or we could, and if we would, or such ambiguous, giving out to note that you know aught of me, this not to do, swear. Rest, perturbed spirit, swear.
Buttons! Grumbly lugs! My lord, I swear upon my life! My lord, I swear upon his life!
So, gentlemen, let's go in together, and still your fingers on your lips, I pray. The time is out of joint. Cursed spite that ever I was born to set it right. Nay, come, let's go together!
Channel 3 News. I'm Vulcan of Littlejoy in the Noanka.
Incredible. Now, Fortimus Jr. receives rebuke from Norway and in fine makes vow before his uncle nevermore to give the assay of arms against our Danish land. Whereon old Norway, overcome with joy, gives him commission to employ those soldiers, so levied as before, against the Polak, with an entreaty herein further shown that Denmark's army might give quiet pass through our dominions for this purpose. And now the sport.
I'm not big in this.
Neither a follower nor a lender be. For loan off loses both itself and friend, and borrowing dulls the edge of husbandry.
Lord Hamlet, with his doublet all embraced, no hat upon his head, his stockings foul, unguarded, and down guyed to his ankle, pale as his shirt, his knees, knocking each other, and with a look so piteous in purport as if he'd been loosed out of hell, to speak of horrors, he comes before me, mad, for thy love! Oh, no, my lord, truly I do fear it!
What said he?
He took me by the wrists and held me hard, then goes he to the length of all his arm, and with his other hand thus over his brow he falls to such perusal of my face as if he would draw it. Long stayed he, so at last, shaking of thine arm, and rests his head, thus waving up and down, and up and down, and his being. That done, he let me go. And with his head over his shoulder turn, he seemed to find his way without his eyes. For outdoors he went without their help, and to the last vented their light on me.
This is the very ecstasy of love. What? Have you given him any hard word of late?
No, my lord, but as you did command, I did repel his fetters and denied his access to me.
And that hath made him mad! I'm sure by heaven! Come, go we to the king. This must be known. Which, being kept close, might move more grief to hide than hate to utter love. My liege, I think perhaps that I have found the very cause of Hamlet's lunacy.
Oh, speak of that. That I do long to hear. He tells me, my dear Gertrude, that he has found the head and source of all your son's distemper.
I doubt this no one but the maid. His father's death, our hasty marriage.
Well, we shall see him. Follow.
Your noble son is mad. A mad, call ahead, for to define true madness, what is but to be nothing else but mad. But let that go.
No matter with less art.
Madam, I swear I use no art at all. But let us run with them. And now remains that we find out the cause of this effect, or rather say, the cause of this defect. But then, I have a daughter, while she is mine, who in her duty and obedience must have given me this. Now, gather and surmise. To the celestial and my soul's idol, the most beautified Ophelia. That's an ill phrase. Beautified, the vile phrase. But you shall hear it thus. In her excellent white bosom.
Oh, came this from Hamlet to her?
Good madam, stay a while, I will be faithful. Oh dear Ophelia, I am ill at these numbers. I have no art to reckon my groans, but that I love thee best. Oh, most best, believe it, adieu, most dear lady, thine evermore Hamlet. This in obedience of my daughter showed to me.
How hath she received his love?
What do you think of me?
As of a man faithful and honourable.
And I would fain prove so. So I went round to work, and my young mistress thus I did bespeak. Lord Hamlet is a prince out of thy star. Then I, precepts gave her, with no messages, received no tokens, which done she took the fruits of my advice, and he, repulsed the short-tailed maid, fell into a sadness, then into a fast, thence to a likeness, and by declension into the madness, wherein now he raves, and all we mourn for.
Do you think this is?
I think it's very likely.
How may we try it further?
You know, sometimes he walks 4 hours together, here in the lobby.
So he does indeed.
At such time, I'll loose my daughter to him. Be you and I behind an arras, then mark the encounter.
We will try it, sir.
But no, when the sunrise comes singing.
No, wait, I do beseech you, won't you wait? I'll go to the
Good times, blame it on the boogie. Don't blame it on sunshine. Don't blame it on the boogie.
How is my noble Lord Hamlet?
Well, God have mercy.
Do you know me, my lord?
Excellent. Well, you are a fishmonger.
Not I, my lord.
Well, I would you were so honest a man.
Honest, my lord.
Aye, sir, to be honest as this well goes is to be one man picked out of 10,000.
That's very true, my lord.
As for if the sun breeds maggots in a dead dog being a god-kissing carrion. Have you a daughter?
I have, my lord.
Well, let her not walk in the sun. Conception is a blessing, but not as your daughter may conceive. Friend, look to it.
How say you by that? Still harping on my daughter? Yet He knew me not at first. Said I was a fishmonger. He is far gone. Hello. Far gone. Will you walk out of the air, my lord?
Into my grave?
Indeed, that is out of the air. How pregnant sometimes his replies are. I'll leave him and something else. The means of meeting between him and my daughter. Hamlet, I most humbly take my leave of you.
You cannot, sir, take anything from me. I more willingly will depart with all, except my life. Except my life. Except my life.
Very well, my lord.
These tedious old fools. Oh! Exfoliate histrionics! The actors are come hither! Oh, only the finest abstract theatre company in all of Denmark. They're funded in everything. Felicity, where are you? Felicity, where's Danielle?
Parking the car.
Oh, Danielle. Danielle! Well, Danielle, hello. Come here, give me a kiss. Come, give us a speech straight. Come, a passionate speech, give us a taste of your quality.
What speech, my lord?
I heard thee speak me a speech once. 'Twas Aeneas's tale to Dido. I pray, if it live in your memory, begin at this line. Let me see. Now is he total, Jules, horridly tricked with blood of fathers, mothers, daughters, sons. Thus is he oversized with coagulant gore, the hellish Pyrrhus, old grandsire Priam sees.
Oh, hold on, my lord, well spoken.
And so proceed you, please.
Anon he finds him. Pyrrhus at Priam drives. Enraged strikes wide. But with the whiff and wind of his fell sword, the unnerved father falls. Then senseless Ilium, seeming to feel this blow, with flaming top stoops to his base, and with a hideous crash takes prisoner Pyrrhus' ear. For lo, his sword, which was declining on the milky head of Reverend Priam, seemed in the air to stick. So, as a painted tyrant, Pyrrhus stood as harsh as death. Anon, the dreadful thunder doth rend the region. So after Pyrrhus' pause, aroused vengeance sets him newer work. And never did the Cyclops' hammers fall on Mars' armor forged for proof return with less remorse than Pyrrhus' bleeding sword now falls on Priam. Out, thou strumpet fortune! But oh, who had seen the mobled queen run barefoot up and down, threatening the flames with bison rune, clamped upon that head where late the diadem stood, and for a robe about her lank and o'er-teamed loins, a blanket in the alarm of fear caught up. When she saw Pyrrhus make malicious sport in mincing with his sword her husband's limbs, the instant burst of clamour that she made, unless things mortal move them not at all, would have made milch the burning eyes of heaven and passion in the gods.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Give them a round of applause! Well, friends, we'll have a play tomorrow. Do you know the murder of Gonzago?
Aye, my lord.
We'll have it tomorrow night. You could, for a need, insert a speech of some 12 or 16 lines, which I would set down and insert in, could you not?
Aye, my lord.
Bravo! You are so welcome to Elsinore, my good friends. Give them another round of applause. Bravo! Oh, what a rogue and peasant slave am I. Is it not monstrous that this player here, but in a fiction, in a dream of passion, could force his soul so to his own conceit, tears in his eyes, distraction in aspect, a broken voice, and all for nothing? For Hecuba. For what's Hecuba to him, or he to Hecuba, that he should weep for her? What would he do, had he the motive and the cue for passion that I have? He would drown the stage with tears, and cleave the general ear with horrid speech. But I am pigeon-livered and lack gall. I should have fatted all the region's kites with this slave's offal. Bloody bawdy villain! Remorseless, treacherous, lecherous, kindless villain! Sorry. Fions. About my brain. I have heard the guilty creatures sitting at a play have by the very cunning of the scene been struck so to the soul that presently they have proclaimed their malfactions. Murder, though it have no tongue, will speak with most miraculous organ. I'll have these players play something like the murder of my father before mine uncle. I'll observe his looks, I'll tempt him to the quick, if he but blench. I'll know my course. The play's the thing wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king. Yes!
Hello. And now let's have a look at today's papers. And it seems that, according to the Sun, young Prince Hamlet is mad for love.
Hello. Good news. It's Channel 3. The one for me.
Now, we have closely said for Hamlet hither that he, as 'twere by accident, the hierophant of fear. Her father and myself, lawful espials, will so bestow ourselves that seeing unseen, we can of their encounter frankly judge, and gather by him, as he is behaved, it be the affliction of his love, or no, the thus he suffers for.
Ophelia, sit you here. Gracious, so please you, we will bestow ourselves. Ophelia, read on this book. The show of such an exercise may colour your loneliness. I hear young Hamlet coming. Let's withdraw, my lord.
To be or
You're on.
to be or any ideas? Hey, that's not bad. Yeah, let's try that not to. To be or not to be, that is the question.
of death, what dreams may come. Oh yeah. When we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. And there's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. Would bear the whips and cords of time, the pangs of love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy state. When he himself might is quite a snake with a barefoot kin, who would fondle spare to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others we know not of. Thus conscience doth make cowards of us all, and thus the native view of resolution is signaled o'er with the pale cast of thoughts, and enterprises of strictness and moments with disregard their currents turn awry and lose the name of action, and lose the name of action. Oh, hello. The fair Ophelia? Nymph? In thy orisons, be all my sins remembered.
Oh, good my lord, how does your honour for this many a day?
I humbly thank you. Well. Well. Yeah, well.
My honoured lord, I have remembrance of yours that I have longed long to redeliver. I pray you now receive them.
No. Ah, no, not I. I never gave you aught.
Oh, my lord, you know right well you did. With them, words so sweet, breath composed, as made the things more rich, their perfume not. Take these again. But to the noble mind, rich gives what poor one giveth prove unkind. There, my lord.
Are you honest?
My lord.
Are you fair?
My lord.
That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should have been no discourse to your
What
beauty.
could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than with honesty?
I truly. Well. Well, the power of honesty will sooner transform beauty from what it is to a bawd than the force of honesty can translate beauty into his likeness. I did love you once.
Oh, indeed, my lord, you made me believe so.
Oh, you should not believe me, I loved you not.
Oh, I was more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? I am myself indifferent honest, and yet I could accuse me of such things. It were better my mother had not borne me. I'm for whom will coming, I am very proud, revengeful, ambitious, more offenses at my beck than I have thoughts to put them in. Imagination to give them shape, or time to act them in. We are Arab slaves all. Believe none of us get thee to a nunnery. Everybody, get thee to a nunnery. Where's your father? Oh, well, let the doors be shut upon him that he may play the fool nowhere else but in his own house. Farewell. If thou dost marry, thou hast changed the
as ice, as pure as snow. Thou shalt not speak calumny, get thee to a nunnery. Go farewell, or if thou wilt needs marry a fool. For wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them. But if you paint things too well enough, just give a new one face, you make yourselves another, who two are no morons. Here that made me mad. I'm sick with no more marriage ills. Those that are married already, I know you like it. All the ones shall live. The rest will stay as they are. Get thee to a nunnery. Everybody, get thee to a nunnery. I can't hear you. Get thee to a nunnery. Very good, boys. Get thee to a nunnery. Oh yeah! I'm out of here. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I've been wonderful. You've been better. Be sure to tip your waitress. I'll see you next week. Goodbye!
Which, for to prevent, I have in quick determination thus set it down. It shall with speed to England.
It shall do well, my lord. How now, Ophelia? You need not tell us what Lord Hamlet said. We heard it all. My lord, do as you please. But if you hold it fit, after the play, let his queen mother all alone entreat him to show his grief. Let her be round with him, and I'll be placed, so please you, within the ear of all their conference. If she find him not, to England send him. Or you can find him when in your wisdom best shall think.
It shall be so. Madness in great ones must not unwatched go.
For if you mouth it, as many of your players do, and as leave the town crier spoke my lines. No, do not saw the air too much with your hand thus, but use all gently.
I warrant, your honour.
Be not too tame, neither, but let your own discretion be your tutor. Very much. Suit the action to the word to the action. Freeze. work.
Aye, my lord.
And the Queen too, and that presently. Horatio, thou art Ian.
Horatio.
No, thou art Ian.
Am I? Oh, Ian. Ian.
No. Thou art Ian as just a man, as ere my conversation coped withal.
Ah, my dear lord!
Nay, do not think I flatter, for what advancement may I hope from thee that has no revenue, but thy good spirits to feed and clothe thee? Give me that man that is not passion's slave.
Like Ian.
No, and I will wear him in my heart's core, aye, in my heart of heart, as I do thee. Now, something too much of this. There is a play tonight before the king. One scene of it comes very near the circumstance which I have told thee of my father's death. Observe, mine uncle, if his occulted guilt do not itself unkennel in one speech, it is a damned ghost we have seen, and my imaginations are more foul than Vulcan's stiffy.
Vulcan's what?
Vulcan's stiffy. Give him heedful note, for mine eyes will rivet to his face, and after we will our judgments join in censure of his seeming.
Oh, well, my lord, if he still ought, whilst the player's playing, and scope detecting, I will pay the theft. Here, I bet Ian couldn't juggle like this.
Get to a place. I must seem idle. Go. Nose.
How fares our cousin Hamlet?
Excellent, in faith. I eat the air, promise crammed. You cannot feed capons so.
I have nothing with this answer, Hamlet. These words are not mine.
No, nor mine now. Whoop, face.
You are merry, my lord.
What may a man do but be merry? For look you, how cheerfully my mother looks, and my father died not within these 2 hours.
It is twice 2 months, my lord.
Oh, so long! By heavens, died 2 months ago and not forgotten yet. But there's hope. A great man's memory may outlive his life by half a year. Oh, dear.
And that's a starfish. Sit by me.
Full 38 times hath Phoebus' card gone round, Neptune's salt wash in Tellus orbit ground. Since love our hearts and Hymen in our hands unite, commutual in most sacred band.
So many journeys may the sun and moon make us again count over air. But woe is me, you are so sick of late, so far from cheer and from your former state.
Faith, I must leave thee, love, and shortly too. My operant powers their functions leave to do, and thou shalt live in this fair world behind, honoured, beloved, and happy one's kind. For husband shalt thou.
Oh, confound the rest. Such love must needs be treason in my breast. In second husband let me be accursed. None wed the second who but killeth the first.
I do believe you think what now you speak, but what we do determine oft we break. So think thou wilt no second husband wed? No. But guide thy thoughts when thy first lord is dead.
Oh, here and hence pursue me lasting strife. If once a widow ever.
If she
sworn sweet, leave me here a while. My spirits grow dull, and fain I would beguile the tedious day with sleep.
Next comes one Lucianus, nephew to the king.
Thoughts that hands are dreadful, and time and green, confederacies and else, no creature seeing, by which the rank of midnight weeds collected, with headed man by past advice infected, unwholesome life usurped, immediately!
He poisons him in the garden for his estate. You shall see anon how the murderer gets the love of his wife.
How fares, my lord?
Give over the play! Give me some light!
What? Frightened with false fire! Oh! Oh! Bravo! Bravo! Give them a round of applause! Bravo!
So very much. You know, I love coming here. I love Elsinore. It's always such a warm reception. I love everybody. Especially you. It's great to be here.
All right, okay, that's enough. Let me go. I'll take the ghost's word for £1,000. Hey! Hey! Hello. I don't think you're wet enough yet. Oh, Horatio! Didn't perceive.
I did, my lord.
Upon the talk of the poisoning.
I did very well, no king.
Come, some music. For if the king likes not the comedy, why then he likes it not birdie. Horatio.